Hi, how are you?
Hi, welcome to Adina Mansion and Gardens. This
Thank
is
you.
the home of Thomas Worthington.
Beautiful.
I am Kathy and this is Renata.
Hi, Renata. Nice
She
to
will be
meet
your
you.
docent today, and I will let her give you the house tour and I will catch up with you in the gardens.
Oh, terrific. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, Renata, let's go.
Let's go. The house was built between 1806 and 1807. It was designed by Benjamin Henry Latrobe, who was the first professional American architect. Okay, Charlene, I will show you the house.
Beautiful.
And this is the grand entry. Thomas Worthington was the 6th governor of Ohio, and over the mantel is his gubernatorial portrait. Some of the furniture actually belonged to the Worthingtons, like, for example, that tall clock over there. If you look around the baseboard, for example, you might think that is marble. It is not.
What is it?
It is black walnut that has been grain painted to look like marble.
One thing I noticed, Renata, as soon as I got in, the doors are low.
Ah, that is an optical illusion. They are 6'4", and they look so low because the ceilings are 12-foot ceilings. This is the master bedroom, and I prefer to call it Mom's room because toward the end of her life, Eleanor spent an awful lot of time in this room.
Really?
And with 10 kids and a husband hardly ever home, the woman had to have a place to go and chill. This is one of the 2 window doors we have. She could lift up the middle part of that window, open the bottom part, and take a couple of steps into her garden.
How clever.
Now, this is Eleanor's office, Mrs. Worthington's office. She called it her parlor. And in this room, she not only entertained her many lady friends, Eleanor spent a lot of time here managing the farm along with her brother James.
What kinds of things would she have needed to do? And I'm guessing this kind of desk is where she would sit.
She would have kept books. In this room, she also would have worked with the cook on the plans for the meals. Worthingtons were very sociable people. The house was always full of guests. We're going into the drawing room, and it is called that because people withdrew into this room after they ate in the state dining room.
Thank you. I had no idea why a drawing room was called that.
Shortly after the Worthingtons moved into the house in the fall of 1807, Tecumseh and several of his warriors came to visit. Imagine Tecumseh being here along with Blue Jacket, with Roundhead, with Panther, and just chit-chatting with the Worthington. This is one of the 2 rounders we have. It is basically a door with a swivel in the center. And the idea was to load it up with after-dinner refreshment, then turn it, and it only took 1 servant to take care of the guests in this room.
And you said they were very social, so they would have
Very.
had a lot of people circulating through here.
Anybody who was somebody in the early days of Ohio would have gathered here, the business people, the politicians. Next is the state dining room.
Oh, beautiful.
Their table had seating for 22 dinner guests. This is one of the 2 sideboards that belong to them. This one is the original, the other one is a replica. And
gorgeous.
this is Thomas Worthington's wedding portrait. He is 23 years old and he has white hair because he greased it and he powdered it. Anything to look older and more dignified.
That is hilarious. Now everybody's trying to look young, young, young.
Yes, not back then. This is Thomas Worthington's office. He called it his study. Ohio became a state in 1803 and he was the driving force behind Ohio becoming a state. So he was then governor between 1814 and 1816. And for his first term as governor, this is where he did his work. And his very chair and his travel desk.
So this is our history. I mean, I'm almost picturing him sitting here and writing, reading, working on whatever it is.
On the mantle, it was his most prized possession. That ceremonial sword is rumored to go all the way back to the Revolutionary War, and it belonged to his father, Robert Worthington.
Oh my.
The best thing I saved for last, and those are Thomas Worthington's Kentucky long rifles. Now, he was a very poor shot. So his manservant Moses, who always traveled with him, would be the one to take care of business.
Well, Renata, this has been a fabulous tour.
Thank you very much for visiting.
Kathy, that is a fantastic house. I can't wait to see the gardens now.
The Worthingtons would have used the gardens as an entertainment area.
This is gorgeous.
Mrs. Worthington, on their trip here, she dug up a wild rose. It was a pink rose, and there's not any of that variety with us today, but it's known as the Worthington rose. It's unfortunate that Mrs. Worthington's diaries, we lost them in a fire. We know that they had a garden, and we know that there were 3 tiers to it. We know a lot of the flowers and ornamental plants would have come from things they saw, like Mrs. Worthington finding her rose on her trip here. But some of them are what would be considered a weed, but they're absolutely beautiful. The big yellow plants there are a form of a sunflower. The plant there with the purple flowers, that is actually citronella.
It's
so
beautiful.
if you touch it, it smells like citronella.
Well, let's just do that. Yep, that's citronella.
This is lamb's ear.
Uh-huh.
Some of the stuff in the garden will dry because we have a wreath workshop at Christmas time. So we're making holiday wreaths.
And lamb's ear is
And
part of
we
that?
use everything from the grounds. The vegetable garden is in the next terrace. We gather them and we put them out for people to take for a donation. And then whatever's left at the end of the week, we take to the local food pantry. Here is asparagus. I don't know if you've ever seen an asparagus plant.
This is huge. Oh, look at the tomatoes and the corn.
Yes.
Wow.
And we try to plant where we're having something come off all seasons.
Do you actually do gardening here the way, in the same manner
We
it might have been
try.
done?
We try an organic farm. We're not certified organic or anything like that because they would not have used chemicals.
No.
They would have had the bugs.
And so this is the second level.
This is what we would call the kitchen garden. So you have the ornamental garden, the kitchen garden, and now we're going to step down into the vineyard area.
This is a beautiful spot with all the trees, so nice and shady and cool. Thomas Worthington, did he plant any of the trees?
His oldest son, James, did plant an apple tree when he lived here. James Worthington and his family were the last Worthingtons to live here. James's tree is out in the field there, and it is producing apples.
I see more trees out here at the end of the garden.
They call that the grove area. These trees were planted in geometric shapes.
And what kind of shapes would we see if we were looking down on this
There's
from the air?
diamonds, circles, and squares, I believe.
This has been beautiful. Is there anything else that we can see?
Yes, I have one more thing that I think you'll enjoy.
Okay, let's go. I can imagine it must have been just so calm and nice living here.
When he named it Adena, he named it for a place for remarkable delightfulness.
Oh my goodness, look at this view.
Yes, this is the inspiration for the Great Seal of Ohio. It's what we see on our driver's license, our birth certificates.
It is gorgeous. I think everybody who can should just come and see this. It is so beautiful and so significant. Kathy, thank you. This has been a terrific tour. Appreciate you hosting us today.
You're welcome. Thank you.